Booth Talk. I'm Brennan. I'm here with MONAI. How you doing, MONAI?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. So I was listening to Headache and Remedy on the way here. I got to tell you, I like it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I like about it is it feels very personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it feels it's not a lot. It feels like there's not too much going on in the song. It feels like it's kind of a nice, simple beat, and it's really just your vocals, like that we're kind of with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that makes it nice and personal, especially with the message. And I think we all have a headache and a remedy. In the same person.
Yeah, or everybody can at least think of somebody who is their headache and their remedy.
Yeah,
that's kind of was the purpose of the song. Like, I just kind of wanted to express something that I felt like everybody kind of went through.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That's what music is for me. So I like to kind of show that with my music and give personal experience. So it was real. It was all real.
When did you start writing and singing?
I've been singing since I was a little kid. Like, to be honest, I think my mom tells the story, like, I tried to sing before I could talk. I don't know how that works, but that's what happened. So, but I used to sing, like, in high school, in the choir, and I did festivals here and there, but I was mainly a dancer first.
Okay.
So I started dancing, and dancing kind of really took off for me, and I kind of put singing on the back burner for a little bit. But for the last maybe 5 years or so, I've been training and getting back into music and falling back in love with it, and now making more songs.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely dance is really impressive. You know, just the body control, and then especially when you have multiple people and everyone's in sync. You know, it can look really amazing on.
It's pictures and the visions. Like, dance is definitely a different type of story. That's why I think dance and music kind of fell hand in hand for me, because it's just telling stories, and I'm not good with talking, so I can dance and I can sing it out.
So you're into storytelling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think that being a dancer, bringing dance and then bring that into your music, do you think that helps your music?
Definitely.
How do you think that inspires or changes to music or benefits the music, would you say?
I think it changes everything, because just being an artist, depending on what type of artist you are, like, I have a music background, so I play instruments. I play, like, the clarinet and the saxophone, and I was in band in high school. So I kind of hear music differently depending on what situation I'm in. So, like, in I guess a classical situation, I can hear, like, the different instruments from, like, my band background. But from a dance background, you can hear, like, certain beats that you wouldn't hear normally in a song.
Yeah.
And maybe as as a singer, you can find different harmonies, and you can find different ways to turn the song into a different picture or change the mood of a song. So they work hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, awesome. When did you make the song Headache and Remedy?
So I initially wrote the song back in 2017, 18, maybe. I wrote the song first, and it was the first time I had bought, like, my first beat and stuff. So I really took my time, and I wanted to make sure it was something that I really put my heart and my soul into. So I wrote the song, and I kind of, like, self-critiqued myself for a good while, and I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Yep. I held on to it, sat on it, and then I did a lot of vocal training, because I wanted to make sure that once I did do the song, I wanted my voice to be powerful enough to portray the story that I was trying to tell. So I did training for a couple years, and then once I found a producer that I was really comfortable with, shout out to Lyrique. But once I found a producer I was really comfortable with, I showed him the song. He fell in love with it. We did it in the studio, and it was like that. Yeah.
I like how you mentioned about you had to get the right voice to tell the story. You know, it kind of makes me think of back when it was really just radio as the main form of communication. So it was, radio actors, you know, and the different inflections and the tone and the way you say it matters, you know?
Yes. I have, like, an old school background. I was raised by my great-grandmother. So I kind of grew up with a lot of the radio sounds, like old school Motown sounds. Like, that's really where my roots come from. So that's why I really wanted to focus on my voice. And that's what people pay attention to. Like, the sound and the beat in the back is cool and everything, but they're really paying attention to what you're saying and how you're saying it and how it makes them feel.
Definitely. They kind of they kind of get lost in the beat, and then they kind of just listen to the word, follow the words.
That's how you know it's a good song.
Definitely. Do you, who do you go to kind of, I guess, get critique on your music before you send it out? I know you obviously self-critique. Is there people you go to in your life that you share it with?
I have like a small circle, like literally a circle. It's probably
Your Fab Five?
It's not even 5. It's not even 5. There's like a solid 3.
Okay.
A solid 3. So 9 times out of 10, 1 out of the 3 will be in the studio with me, so I'll have one feedback already.
Definitely.
But there's like a solid 3 people that I go to, and I'm like, all right, listen to this and tell me, because they'll actually tell me the real and the raw, not be yes men. So you got to have those solid people.
Yeah, rip me to shreds. I need to know.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, tell me exactly what I did wrong. Do I need to fix this? Where I need to go? Okay, cool. I'm good. All right, bet.
What genre, what artist you think people would be surprised to hear influenced you? Or influences your music?
That's a really good question. I think because I come from such a diverse background, I listened to like Evanescence when I was a kid, and like Linkin Park, and like just how they told stories and how the songs, like how deep they were and how they made you feel.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
That's a no-no. But yeah, like probably like that, because I mean, you look at me and you're probably like, oh, okay, she probably listens to like some R&B and hip hop and stuff. But I was
thinking like country or like heavy metal rock.
Really?
Like screamo.
I actually don't do screamo.
Like, no,
nope.
I can't do that either.
Nope, screamo's the one I can't do. I can't. That's too loud. It's too much. I can't hear you.
I'm sure I could find a place for it in my life, but it wouldn't be a happy place.
See, my stepdad listened to screamo when I was a kid, and I knew. That's when I knew. I was like, no, this is not for me.
You know, how I got into listening to rap was I was actually driving with someone I was working in landscape. Driving the whole day, and he was listening to just screamo, and then he put on one rap song, and I was like, this is the greatest music I've ever heard. And then from there on, I was hooked.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everybody has that one song. Do you remember what the song was?
It was Airplanes by B.O.B. and Eminem.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, this is amazing.
That's a good song. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. What was your first song, would you say, for hip hop, I guess?
For hip hop? Oh, wow. Wow, that's a good question. Probably KC and the Gang. Maybe.
I don't see. I've even heard of them.
If I want to say if I don't know anybody that goes back further, that would probably. I don't know. I have real entertainment parents. Okay. So I was very well rounded.
Very eclectic.
Yeah, it's very well rounded. So okay. Yeah, I would probably. That's the first name that comes to my mind. So I'll have to go with them.
See, now that I think about it, I think the first song hip hop song I heard was Smack That by Akon. And I just thought, I was in 7th grade, and I just thought it was the funniest song in the world.
How old are you?
26.
And that was the first oh my God.
Yeah, no, I was, yeah.
Okay.
No, I was I was sheltered. I was sheltered as a child. Okay. I was sheltered as a child until I learned to shelter myself. Okay. So then they just kind of, let me be.
I get it. So do you listen to more hip hop now?
I do now. Now I listen to like Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, some Lupe, Eminem, Royce, Kendrick.
Okay, we getting there. All right. I was getting worried about you. Okay, no. All right, we getting there.
But I grew up listening to like listen to my dad's music. He listened to like Bob Seger, Aerosmith, some rock, so. That's kind of what I started listening to. Yeah, Aerosmith.
I love Aerosmith.
Dream On, the bootleg version. Oh, fantastic.
Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
I love that song. And that movie.
Yep, and the movie.
The movie's great. Both those movies, because I'm going to count Deep Impact as like Armageddon, but more serious.
Armageddon Part 2.
Armageddon Part 2. Yeah, no. I like. Didn't he have 2 songs in that movie? Was the Leaving on the Jet Plane his song too? Is that someone else's song? The Leaving on the Jet Plane.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
Is it because they sing it in the movie Armageddon? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Is there any movies about space that are happy, that like make you want to go to space? I feel like every time we go to space in a movie, like someone almost dies, or they get lost, or they get stuck up there.
I feel like people don't know what space is, so it's scary. Like nobody can make a happy space movie because what's that?
John Denver.
What is that?
The Leaving on a Jet Plane song.
Oh.
Okay, John. Well, the Rocky
I would
Mountains
have
be rockier
never
than
guessed
this.
that one.
John Denver's full of shit.
I would have never guessed that.
No, I was. Every time I see a space movie, I think, oh, that'd be so cool. And then I think to myself, why are they up there? You know, like,
it's cold. It's not even appealing to be up there.
There's like, it's like, it doesn't look like you think it looks like. You just see all the planets like hanging about. Like it's just dark. You know, it's just in like, I don't know. Like I'm always afraid like that like if you when you die that you're gonna immediately like see a replay of how you died, and then I'm gonna be like, damn it. That's why did I do that?
I saw, what is the show that I was watching? Lucifer.
Ooh, that's a good show.
We were watching Lucifer, and he was like, I guess like you die and it replays like your worst moment.
Yeah, that seems.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
Nope, right, nope. That's
No,
not for me.
No,
I don't want no
you.
parts. I'm good.
Yeah, that would not, no, thank you. Yeah, no, but that's a good show. I like that show.
Really?
I will say it's a little cheesy at times.
It can be, but I feel like it's just the right amount of cheesy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a good balance.
Not over the top.
No, it's a good balance.
Not turn the TV off, but
No, it's definitely.
like,
It's sometimes it's just like, oh God, who wrote that line?
right. It was like, all right, okay.
Yeah,
And then it goes to the next.
Yeah,
one.
then it gets really good again.
Right.
But I think so. I think that's DC though. So let's talk about. We were talking about Marvel earlier.
Wait, Lucifer's DC?
I'm pretty sure. Is Lucifer DC? Does anyone know that? Can anyone?
I really need to know that. If
I'm
you know
pretty
that,
sure
'cause
Lucifer.
That's a fact of the day for me.
I'm pretty sure Lucifer is a DC comic.
Huh.
I think so. I think it's also like adapted from. What's that guy's name? He wrote The Sandman, I think. Son of a bitch. What is his name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's nowhere near it at the same time. Like I know the name. Okay, it's DC.
Wow.
Who's the author? I know the name, but like I can't even. I couldn't even tell you letters in it.
Never in a million years
It might have numbers
thought
in it.
that was DC.
Yeah, I only found that out because I was both the comic. Well, it's both, I think, because I think he's also part of the show. His name's on the show. Anyway, let's talk about Marvel for a second.
Okay.
Your favorite Marvel character?
See, we were talking about this
Favorite
earlier.
Marvel characters? 3.
3? Okay. Black
Top 3.
Panther.
Okay.
For sure.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Wakanda forever. Then it would have to be Gamora.
Which one is she?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. The green one.
Yep, I was
She's
her
good.
for
She's
Halloween.
good. Oh, okay. Awesome.
Awesome. Shout out to
Good
Air.
costume.
Painted my face, Beauty by Air. Make sure y'all check her out. Gotta plug that real quick. But yeah, and I'm kind of growing to love Captain Marvel. I didn't know too much about her. She's kind of like, I'm trying to like her. I don't know yet. The verdict's still out on her.
I didn't mind the movie. The movie wasn't bad.
I like the movie.
liked
That's
the
why I
villain.
was like,
I think they had a funny villain in it. The aliens I thought were funny.
But I need to see more. Like, I need her to do something that's like, okay, I like her.
Here's my thing. I thought it was too soon for the haircut. Yeah. You know, it's like you don't get to. You don't, this is the second time we've seen you.
Yeah,
you don't
I
get
was
a
like,
new hairdo.
wait.
Like, this
I
is
was
like-
just getting used to how you look, and now
Exactly.
you look completely different.
Like you
I
either
don't-
change your hair when you get to be the superhero, or
And I
you
don't-
wait till like couple episodes in. Like, what are you doing here?
Quite frankly, I don't like the haircut.
No, neither do I.
I don't like it.
It seems like I don't know. It seems like they're placating.
It looks forced.
It felt.
It
forced.
looks forced.
You know what
like-
else felt forced in that movie was the girl power moment. You know, where they're all, and I didn't mind it, but my issue with it was they did the exact same, like literally the exact same one in the movie before that one. Like,
Yeah.
in the first one, like exact
Yeah.
same, like they're in the battle and they freeze in the same way.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Can we just fight them now?
But what I don't like about that is I don't think you need to do that because the women characters in Marvel are fantastic.
Yeah.
Like you could have because in the movie they have like groups of 3 and they're always like cutting off to like a half hour at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You could have cut to like groups of just 3 of all female superheroes every time, and it wouldn't have skipped a beat because they're all great. You know.
Yeah.
One of my favorite was actually I don't even know her name, but it's the general in
I knew you were going
Black
to say
Panther.
that. And her name was literally on my tongue, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
No, but she's got like she's fantastic. And then I think mine would be the other 2 would be Thor. I like
Okay.
Loki, but I don't think he's a
Loki.
hero exactly? He's kind of just like a...
See, that's how I feel about Shuri. Because that's Black Panther's sister.
Okay.
I like Shuri. To me, Shuri's badass. Like,
yeah.
Shuri, she gonna come in and she gonna get everything done, technology, and she gonna whoop your ass at the same time.
Yeah, no, those two like single-handedly, or those two together
like,
were like just kicking,
Shuri, she's definitely my top 3.
Yeah, she's great. And then I will say, what's her name? Who's the girl that does like she's got the red in her hand.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I blanking on these names? I haven't seen Marvel in a while. I haven't seen it since like they came
What's
out.
her name?
The last one came out.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
She like had a heavy accent the first time we saw her.
She did, and then it disappeared.
And then it's gone.
It did disappear. It did.
It's gone.
I thought I was the only one that noticed.
Yeah. But let me tell you what really bothers me about the last Marvel movie is that this Tony Stark's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it.
What you mean?
Like I'm not falling for this sympathy thing. I'm not falling for this they're trying to trigger me to cry. I'm not falling for it. You had 22 movies to set up a relationship with a child, and you waited till the last half of the last part of the last movie.
Look, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
I love you,
so you should
3000.
care. Yes, you should definitely care because everything happens for a reason.
I wasn't buying it. They had a great relationship with Spider-Man, and they could have like just fostered that like as like a father and son thing, and then like he's crying because he's dying, and then Gwyneth Paltrow comes up like she does every time and ruins it and just pulls Spider-Man away and just says, "Die, Iron Man, die."
But would it be so bad to have like Spider-Man be like a big brother to little Iron Girl? Would that be so bad? That's what we gonna call her. I don't know. That's what we gonna call her for right now. She's little Iron Girl.
She's alive. I'm not saying we need to get rid of her now. That would be, I'm not saying we need to put her down, But
you should care.
I don't think
you should definitely care
because they had so much time. Like I didn't even care about Gwyneth Paltrow, and she's been around since the first movie.
But it's not like she's grown. She's like 9. We still got time. We have time.
I don't know,
and we have lots of time now because Tony's gone, so we have lots of time.
True, we have plenty of time. What do you think they're gonna? Well, what's their plans? Does anyone know their plans for the next? What's the next phase?
Actually, they dropped a trailer for the next phase today, and I have not watched it yet. Yes, because I've been waiting for my significant other. But yes,
now I need to watch it.
Yeah,
but we can't.
Surprise!
Watch it.
But yeah, there is a whole trailer. They dropped a trailer today
for
for the next phase.
Oh, for the next phase. Okay,
for the next phase. Mm-hmm.
Not even just one movie.
Nope, it's just for the whole next phase. So I haven't even watched it yet, but I know like part of it. I saw a clip, and they have like this tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
That's nice.
It was touching.
That's nice.
It was real.
What did you see the new Spider-Man?
Did I see the new Spider-Man?
When they go to London, I think they go to London.
Nope.
No? I thought that was good.
See, I love Spider-Man. It's not that I don't like Spider-Man, but Spider-Man just got too annoying. Like,
what do you mean?
It was just too much.
Like you mean like the character Spider-Man or like this particular Spider-Man?
No, just the character Spider-Man.
You mean
we had the first. I was with it. The first movie, I was like, yeah, this is sweet. And then the second movie came, and I'm like, yeah, this is sweet. And then it was like 5 other, and I'm like, no, I'm done.
Okay, so
I was like, no.
So which Spider-Man is your favorite Spider-Man?
My favorite Spider-Man.
Who is Spider-Man to you? Who will always be your Spider-Man?
Probably the original. Oh, what's his?
Tobey Maguire.
Yep, Tobey Maguire. I loved him as Spider-Man.
See, I think they all have good qualities. Tobey Maguire was the original, but like that was when like they had like 30-year-olds playing high school students.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I didn't.
That's kind of what I like about this Spider-Man.
I do like the new the Avengers Spider-Man.
The which one?
What the young one? I don't know what his name is.
Oh, the one current one.
Yes. I don't know what his name is.
Tom.
I like him though.
Something.
I like him because that he was in the movie. He was like, I don't want to go away, and I was, oh, my heart.
That would be me.
I was like, all right, I don't want you to go away either. I like you, so I like him. But I did just watch the new Miles Morales movie, the new cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon one? That was great.
That was amazing.
That one's really good. Good soundtrack.
It just made my heart melt. Like, I love that. I loved everything about that.
Every time I see that one, I like during the movie, I forget that I'm watching an animated movie.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because they got so many different animations going on.
It gets real personal. Like, it sucks you in. I was like, ooh, it's been a while since I've had a movie, like, especially a Spider-Man, make me feel like that. I like that one.
No, that was a good one. I liked. Let's see, what was a really good one? Oh, I think my favorite one was got to be, which one was it? It was the one where I think Age of Ultron. That one I think wasn't my favorite one, which a lot of people hated that one. A lot of people hated Age of Ultron.
I don't think I watched that one.
I was a big fan of that one. It was the one where the robot, they have like the AI robot like takes over, and then like he lifts up an entire like mountain from a village.
No,
he takes a chunk out of the earth and like lifts it like it's the dumbest idea in the world. Like I'm gonna lift up and I'm gonna drop it, and that's it. And
I didn't watch that one.
It was I liked it because Hulk went like crazy in it. Like I
really?
guess, yeah, like they did like the Scarlet Witch thing, and he just destroyed an entire village. And I think that's what's missing in Marvel is civilian casualties. I don't think there's enough of them. You know, I don't feel tied. Yeah, but I don't feel tied to the world. You know, I don't feel like there's anything at stake. You know?
Yeah, I mean, all you see is people screaming and running. That's it.
Yeah,
they scream and run.
They run, and you know they're not in any danger.
No,
like not one person's been harmed in a Marvel movie. Except the Marvel characters.
Right.
But that's remains to be seen. That's going to stay.
I feel like they can probably do something. They can do something to at least make us feel like somebody's getting hurt.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I liked that they didn't really kill off anyone in this one. I mean, they killed off, I guess they did because, you know, these guys were money makers and they're the original, but they're also
They killed off a couple people.
Here's my question. So Captain America goes back in time to live his great life, which is great. But his best friend, who's considered like a terrorist and is missing an arm, he just like leaves? Like, don't you think that guy would also like to come back and restart some things? You know, Captain America seems like a very selfish person.
Yeah. He had one thing on his mind, and that was that girl.
He did.
He was not thinking about anything else.
He cared about no one else. Although he talked about Bucky a lot, but when push came to shove, he left Bucky in the future.
See, but I didn't even see that coming. I didn't see it coming. Like, I didn't think he was going to go back and stay.
I thought it was sweet. I mean, I thought that was nice.
It was sweet, but I just didn't see it coming. And then he came back with the shield, and I was like, so, are you leaving again? You're not coming back? Oh, wow.
Does that mean that, time travel is weird. So I guess, he watched all the events happen also and was like, this is fine. They don't need my help.
That's a really good question.
Everything still went to hell, and everything still happened. He was just like...
And he was just sitting there on his couch.
Gosh. I know I figured this out one time.
I should get into it, but this life over here is looking a little good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, he knew. He's like, nope, made that mistake.
Right. He was like, no, they got it. They got it. It'll work out.
Yeah.
I guess he's lucky that it actually worked out.
It did work out. And then he sneaked up in the woods when they're all doing their time travel thing. And he's like, I'm just going to sit on the bench.
He's just sitting on the bench.
Let's just sit here quietly.
I'm
like, what if they didn't even look that way? You know, what if they're just like, all right, guys, pack it up, get the hell out of here.
How did you know he was going to come see you? Like, how did you know he was coming over there?
Exactly. I don't know. What's your favorite time travel movie?
Time travel movie?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've seen too many time travel
movies. Have you seen
movies.
Back to the Future?
I've seen Back to the Future.
There's 3 of them, so you could just pick one. 5? There's 5 Back to the Futures?
There's what?
There's not 5 Back to the Futures.
Are y'all for real?
There's 3.
There's 5?
No, there's only 3. Yeah. There's the Back to the Future.
Uh-huh.
Then they go to 2015.
Okay.
Which they were very wrong about. Except they got the Cubs right.
Oh, wow.
Didn't they get the Cubs right? Didn't the Cubs win the World Series in 2015 or 2016?
I watched the first one.
And then they went to the Wild Wild West.
He went to the Wild Wild West?
Yeah, and then Michael J. Fox had Parkinson's. So it was that was a time period, I think. And then no more movies. Well,
I watched the first one. I didn't.
Ooh, where were they supposed to go? It's obviously the future, but... Oh, so they're going to reboot.
So is it made? That's the real question.
Okay, that would be
interesting. And they just haven't released it.
I'd be into that reboot. I'd be into that, you know.
How long they been sitting on that?
Do you think they planned it, or you think they're... Yeah, I mean...
I'm about to say they had to be sitting on that for years, because his Parkinson's been getting bad.
For all we know, this was actually just seconds ago they came up with this, and they just got in that DeLorean. So... you
never
can't
know.
you can't trust those guys. So
The world may never know.
no, they will not. So let me ask you this: what are you currently working on?
So right now I am working on rebranding myself and just kind of figuring out who MONAI is and what my sound is, and I have plans to work on an EP. That's my next goal. So I want to start working and get some songs together and get in the studio and lock myself in there for a couple of days and crank it out.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Where can people find your music, and where can people find your where can people follow you?
So Headache and Remedy is available on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you like. I promise you it's there. And then you can follow me on Instagram at MONAI_XOXO. It's Monet XOXO. My Twitter is the same thing, just backwards, XOXO_Monet. Somebody stole my name. Go figure. We should report that page so I can get my name
Will
back.
Everyone? We
I would say AR.
As a team, we can get this person blocked. As a team,
we can do it. Look, I've seen the power of Twitter. So as a team, because look, I went on their page and they don't even use it. Boom. But other than that, I have just been doing music videos. You can find me in a couple music videos that are out right now. Shout out to Sam Watson, Love Your Chocolate video. Asaka the Renegade has the location video. Joker Boy's coming out with a video that I will be in. So shout out to all of them. And just, yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's great having you on.
Thank you
Hope
so
you
much
come
for
back
having
again.
me. Of course, just invite me. I like this.
Awesome. Well, that was Booth Talk. I'm Brennan. See you next time.